Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Creative Shock. I'm your co-host Limelight. We have our co-host Gaz here, and we have a special guest with us. Hello, how are we, Hanh Chu?
Oh, I'm doing good. How are you guys?
Yeah, good,
Not
thanks.
too
Good, thanks.
bad.
It is late for you, right? What time is it for you where you are?
Right now it's 9 p.m. Yeah.
Not
9
too bad.
p.m.
Not too
It's actually
bad.
not as bad as I thought. I was ready for you to be, oh, it's 3 a.m. actually, guys. It's 3 a.m.
Oh, wow, my bad.
So, so for people who don't know, Hanh Chu is one of the main artists for Grand Archive. She has done amazing pieces. She's done a lot of the artwork for the cards. What made you get into art, Hanh Chu, at the very beginning when you first got into art?
Oh, firstly, like you can call me Han. Hanh Chu is my full name. Like
Yeah,
I
sure.
think only my parents call me when I got in trouble.
yeah,
So
that's
yeah,
fair enough.
Yeah.
just
Yeah,
call
that's
me
fine.
Han. And
Yeah, all good.
let's see. Uh, I think I started drawing when I was in kindergarten.
Oh, wow.
And I still remember like my grandfather, he got me the picture books so I
Mhm.
can draw like anything in there. And I remember that I drew a really ugly sun, like a really ugly
Yeah,
sun.
yeah.
But like for some reason, I feel like, oh, I can create everything in there. And
Mm,
back then, I just want to become like an art teacher, like just starting something small because I really
yeah.
like to draw. And
Mm.
the dream is keep growing when I'm growing. Like from the art teacher, I want to become like what is it? A house designer? What is
Oh,
English
nice.
called?
Architect.
Interior designer or
An
architect?
architect, yeah.
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 And then after that, I want to become the manga artist. But
Oh,
it was
wow.
so hard, so many panels, and I giving up. And
Mm-hmm.
I around that time, I still don't know what to do. I love drawings, but I don't know what to do.
Yeah,
So
okay.
I remember what get me into the gaming art industry because one day one of my friend asked me, Han, can you come with me to the game interview? I'm scared. And I'm like, okay, fine, I will go with you. It's gonna be fine.
Mm.
And turns out when I was waiting for her to finish the interview, the art director saw me was waiting in the room, and then he called me like, "Oh, you her friend? Like she's doing the art test right now. Are you free?" And I'm
Oh,
like,
wow.
"Yeah, but I'm not interested in working in a company. It's the
Yeah.
Japanese game company located
Yeah.
in Vietnam."
Mm.
Yep.
So they invite me in, do the interview, like, oh, what is your long experience? Do you have portfolio? So I'm like, oh, yeah, I haven't worked for anything yet, but here's my
Mm.
portfolio. And then turns out my friend didn't get in. I
Oh,
got in instead.
no. Oh, no. Is she still your friend?
And yeah, from there, like I'm learning from other people, and then that's how I
Mm.
get into more art nowadays because like I
Did
get a chance
you...
into like, a Japanese company, and they train me
Awesome.
from there.
Did you ever follow...
Nice.
Did you ever become an art teacher, or did you ever follow becoming an art teacher, or did you not follow into that,
Or just freelance.
or just freelance?
Oh, what? Sorry.
I said, did you ever follow up trying to become an art teacher, or did you not try? Did you skip that into where you are now?
Oh yeah, I just skip that. I have never become
Yeah.
like artist or architecture. Architecture, you need to be smart. I'm dumb.
No, you're not. You're not dumb. And
Yeah.
how long
So
have you
like
been doing? How long have you been doing gaming art for now, total? Is this
how
like
am
a
I
recent
doing?
thing you've? Is
How
this a
many years?
recent? Is this a recent thing you've done,
Oh,
or how many years have you been doing gaming art for?
oh, I'm actually doing gaming art for already 10 years.
Oh, wow.
Decent.
Yeah,
Decent.
I'm a really long term like in the industry.
Wow, there you
I
go.
work
Did
from
not know
like
Veteran.
that.
hmm?
You're a
Veteran of the
veteran.
industry.
Yeah. So I think like the beginning of my career, I was fresh. I don't know how to draw anything. And then my
Mm.
first project was drawing sexy girl. Like a sexy character, and then you slowly strip her down. And I'm like, oh yeah, but I still don't know how to do anything.
And then now, look,
And then
you're a
later
master
on,
now.
I got
Yeah.
Yeah, and then actually that's why it's infect me into my style nowadays that I really like drawing sexy girl because back then I draw sexy girl. Yeah.
That's hey,
And
look, the big popularity like sexy girl, so it's fine. Like it's something that people want, so it's fine. So,
oh,
how did you find out about Grand Archive? What like where did you kind of meet them or connect with them?
oh, it was like a normal day of being freelancer,
Mm,
and you guys know with 40s, my
Yeah.
40%, he's my
yes,
boyfriend,
we know
and
forty
on the
percent.
Yeah.
night before we go to bed, I was like just on my phone looking at the video and stuff, and then 40s showing me like the project of Grand Archive on Kickstarter, and he asked,
Mm.
"Oh baby, why didn't you work for them? Look at this, they have the anime TCG." And I'm like, "What? Let me see, let me see." And then when I
Any
look at
sexy
their profile,
girl?
I'm
Any
like,
sexy girl? Any sexy girl? Yeah.
no, it's not an sexy girl. Technically, I worked for side games before, so no sexy girls there. Yeah, so like I used to work for Rachel Bahamut side games, and I
Mhm,
get used to with some final for like some fantasy stuffs. And
mhm.
when I see Grand Archive project on Kickstarter, it like bring me back the feelings that I want to draw, TCG again.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, I want to work for Grand Archive, but I don't know how to contact and find them. I don't have
Yeah.
information. The
Mm.
only thing I have is their Discord, and I
Yeah.
don't know who to contact.
Yeah.
And I have to be a little bit creepy, like
Hello.
like I'm
Bit
being
of
a little bit
stalking.
stalker.
Yeah.
That's
So,
it. That's
so
it.
I'm like trying to find the information. Okay, who is this guy? Who is this guy? I actually going through all of the single person on the Discord to say like,
I
who
want to
is this
draw.
guy?
I want to draw. I want to draw to everybody. I want to draw.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then
That's
one day, I think I almost giving up on trying to find information about Grand Archive. And then
mm.
they have the contest, the ever first doodle contest.
Mhm, mhm.
Yeah, when I think like they gave out the contest topic
That was the
is you can
festive
doodle
Lorraine,
like
right?
huh?
The
No,
festive.
it's not that one.
Oh, not that one.
It
Before
was
that one.
the doodle contest of the library witch and
Oh, that was
something
old
else.
school. We weren't there yet, girls. That was
Yeah.
old school.
Nah, nah,
Yeah, we
nah.
weren't around.
It was so old. It was
OG.
like at the
Yeah, OG.
beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then when I saw that, I'm like, oh, maybe I can use this so I can get the attention.
Yeah. True.
And I,
Did
I
you
feel
win that
really bad.
contest? Did you win the
Hmm?
contest? Did you win the
Yeah, I
contest?
won the contest.
Yeah, there
And
you
I
go.
also
Yeah.
got the promo cards too.
There you go. There you go. Wow. So
Yeah,
that's and then after that they obviously contacted you or you contacted them and from there would have built that rapport, right?
yeah. And
Was
Yeah.
then
it
from
the
that, like,
was it the same? So your art is the library witch now. Was it the same similar artwork that won the contest? Because I can't remember.
We
oh,
weren't
it's
there yet,
actually
James.
based on her. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, the
Awesome.
one that I won the
Nice.
contest is just only the portrait and the waist up.
Yeah,
And
Mm.
when it comes into the art, I just zoom her out and see more thighs.
that's it. That's it.
Sexy girl, exactly right.
Mm.
I get it. I
It's
get it. I
not
get
sexy.
it.
Library which is not sexy. Yeah, if you want to see sexy, go onto my Twitter. You see
Yeah,
sexy.
so ever since then you have been you've drawn so many cards. I don't have the number in front of me, but you've drawn a large majority. Was it hard kind of having, I guess, all these cards come in that you need to design or create? And you probably had a deadline, I'm guessing, before it released. But was it very stressful trying to, make art for so many cards?
Actually, no. Like the art director is really straightforward and he really understanding.
Yeah.
He gave me the art, and then he just comfort me and ask me and tell me like, oh, do your best, and if you want to get more like deadline, need more days, will like tell us so
Oh
they can
wow,
rearrange, so they don't really force me anything.
that's good. They
Yeah,
were
I
chill.
just
They were
like to
chill
draw
then.
for them, and then I constantly draw like 2 cards per week, I think.
Oh wow. So
Yeah.
2 cards per week. So that's why obviously there's so many cards that are now created by you. Is Grand Archive your main, I guess, artwork focus over the last like 6 months? I'm guessing your main artwork would have been for Grand Archive.
Oh, I know that
Yeah, yeah.
there's another Kickstarter coming out with some of your artwork on there. I saw Red Zone made a post about another game. I'm forgetting the name.
Oh,
Another.
yeah, for that one, his name Fable Saga.
That's it.
I used to work for them since last year, but because of like I not only taking the Grand Archive works, I also get like VTuber stuff, some personal commissions. So like I cannot like guarantee all of the quality, so I have
Yeah,
to
of
like
course.
tell them that, oh, sorry, Fable Saga, I want to concentrate on my, my convention stuff and all of the qualities things, so I cannot
Yeah.
take everything.
Yeah, you don't want to
fair,
get to.
fair.
You obviously don't want to get to a point where you have no time for yourself, and then you just have no time at all, right? You need to have obviously time for yourself and to do what you need to do.
Yeah,
So
Do you have a favorite card
I
that
do,
you've done for
I
Grand Archive?
do. Grand Archive, I think I always have one singular favorite card in my heart. In my heart.
well, which one is it? Which one?
It's actually Impassioned Tutor.
Oh, really? Passion
Ah.
Tutor.
My
Yeah.
favorite of yours is Cry for Help. Like that's my favorite. It's the
that
little
one.
it's the little bird on the
Nice.
shoulder. Gets
the
me every
bird with the
time.
knife.
Yeah, that
Passion-
one I try to draw as a meme, like the chicken with the
Yeah.
knife.
Yeah.
What makes Impassioned Tutor your favorite?
Yeah.
Oh, because like it's actually my ever first card I did for Grand Archive.
Oh,
So it's
wow.
like a really big connection between me and Grand Archive. So it's special.
You have I've got it up
know
now.
which card
You've
to get
got
signed now.
well to date 28 cards are made by Hanh Chu up to date on the index currently. My favorite would probably be Intrepid Highwayman though, I think, or Nia. They're both very thigh-y, I like the thighs in both of the
She
cards.
actually has the version without the thighs.
Oh, really? There you go.
Yeah, I made that one for myself though.
Hey, we'll have to talk or something. That's fine. But yeah, Nia's very nice. I like Intrepid Highwayman, and then I definitely like the Cry for Help as well. I think it's great too.
Yeah.
So what's
Not enough meme cards.
So you recently went to Anime North. Was that your first con for Grand Archive, or was that not your first one?
Oh, the convention, the collab with the Grand Archive. Yeah, Anime North is my first time.
How was it? Like, what happened there? Was it very stressful? Was there a lot of people?
No, it was so overwhelmingly like positively. Because at the beginning, when the team told me that like try your best, it's gonna be crowded, and I'm like, yeah, how crowded it will be. I can handle it because I used to be in Anime North last year. Like I had so much people to deal with before. I'm like, nah, I can do it. Until I see people coming, and I'm like, I need help. Oh, shit. Like I really need help. I'm like, oh, okay, they want this one, they want this one. Oh no,
That's crazy.
And
I heard they were lining up for ages. Someone waited 2 hours in the line. It was crazy, right? It was a big line.
I know I cannot count on time anymore. The moment when I get to breathe a little bit, I think it's already 4 or 5 hours past.
Wow.
Yeah, like it is so overwhelming. Like I'm really happy that people love Grand Archive and coming over to support the game, and which makes me really, really, I'm really happy about that.
Yeah,
and
I guess
your artwork's a factor of that, so definitely something to be proud of.
Because definitely, the playmats you had for sale as well. I'm pretty sure they were selling out as soon as they came out. They were selling out each day. So people are obviously they're hungry for your artwork and they're hungry for your merchandise. Of course, it's also Grand Archive, so they want to have it as well. But I feel as though there is a very strong community presence that appreciates what you do for the community and for Grand Archive. You just got to stop 40 from beating us up in tournaments, and then we're good.
Yeah,
that's all.
He practicing a lot. Like 40s, he He's not now right now. He's in somewhere in pre-release Magic the Gathering.
Oh, there you go.
Lord of the Rings.
Oh, the Lord of the Rings one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Lord of the Rings. Yeah. So
Yeah.
usually I will be on this room and drawing, and then Ford is gonna be in the other room practicing and making decks. That's why
Yeah.
he's
There you
so
go.
good.
Yeah.
Uh,
So there you
Mm.
go, Gaz. We've officially found out he's in tournaments 40% of the time and he's practicing 60% of the time. There
yeah,
you go.
that's it.
We know the secret now.
We've got the 100% now.
Yeah, exactly right. So, so you're obviously looking from here to continue. Obviously, you can't let us know too much info, but you're going to be drawing more artwork for Grand Archive in coming sets. You're sticking around,
Yeah.
right? Like yeah, awesome.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's what we want to hear.
I will do my best more because like this year I actually being a little bit greedy on going to conventions. That
Mm,
is why like I try my best not to go that much for next year because this year
mm.
I like to go around a lot after
Yeah.
pandemic happened, so I kind of like to traveling.
Are you coming to
No,
Australia?
100%.
Hmm?
You coming to Australia for a con?
I think I don't have visa for that yet.
Well, we're gonna have to sort that out,
I would
guys. We'll have
love
to sort that
to.
out. All right. Yeah, it'd be
Oh.
fun. I think that it would be exciting down the track if there is events here. We could maybe, who knows? We could maybe have Han Chu or Han in Australia to have some artwork.
Ooh.
That'd be kind of exciting. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have
So
never been to Australia, so I'm excited.
look, guys, you can tell her it's quite dangerous here. There's a lot of drop bears.
And then
Yeah,
big
nah, it's
bucks.
overrated. Nah, it's overrated. Look, you leave them alone, they leave you alone.
Yeah,
Most of the
exactly
time.
right.
Most of the time.
Oh my
That's
So
40% of the time, you're fine.
God.
So we did talk about it a couple podcasts ago. We did
Yeah.
have something in the works. Han has been doing some artwork for us, which we have been shocked. It is amazing.
Yeah.
We haven't revealed it officially. We did reveal
Oh,
a playmat that we made that we sold out on the day, which was big little pre-share. It was crazy.
Which I wasn't, yeah. I was, that was surprising, but then I
That was
guess,
very surprising.
yeah,
yeah.
me too. Me too.
Yeah.
I'm going to
When I
say it
heard the news
was,
from Lamplight, I'm like, oh shit, that's so fast. Oh my God.
Yeah.
I'm going to say it was 5%,
Yeah.
because of me and Limelight and 95% of your artwork. I'm
Oh
going to say that.
no.
I'm going to say most
I
of that
know.
was sold because it was your art and not us.
But we will.
The 40% told me that it's sold out because everyone loves you guys. That's what I heard. Like everyone
Aw,
wants to support you, love your channel so much. That is why they support you guys.
my
Yeah, take
heart.
that.
But no, Gaz, if you'd like to put it up on the screen or whatever, the playmat
Yep.
and the mascot for our channel, Han, you will not get to see it here, sadly.
Yeah,
It'll
you'll
be
see it
our
on the recording.
post-podcast. You won't get to see it. It's magic. We'll just point in a direction, though. We'll point that way. It's there. Gaz,
I'm
there you
putting
go.
it at the other side now.
So yeah, it was very exciting. Han has done an amazing job with that. We haven't named it yet though, Gaz. We need to
No.
think of a name. Don't know
Name
what we're going to name
character?
it yet. Yeah,
Uh,
we're not sure.
Maybe Bob.
I'm
Yeah,
bad
maybe
with
Bob.
names, but all I think inside right now is just Jack.
Jack. Hey,
It's just like
Jack's not bad.
random.
Jack's
Oh,
not
Jack,
bad.
I actually used the name of my husband.
Oh, speaking of which, off topic. So, Han, do you play any like gacha games or anything like that?
Ooh, I used to play Identity 5, which is kind of like gacha games, and
Yeah.
I play Epic 7.
Oh, Epic 7
Which is
is
also
such a good game.
yeah, I
Yeah,
love the game. I put so much money in there.
me too. Yeah, So when you're not doing art, like, what do you play? Video games? Like, what are you doing in your spare time when you're not doing art, or is it just art 24/7?
I just art 12 hours something for every
Wow.
day, and the rest I cook. Oh, and then I doing merch. Yeah, that's why it takes me so
Oh,
much time. I'm
awesome.
working on merch and packing
Nice.
orders.
Didn't realize. There you go. So we might have merch on the way at some point.
Oh,
That's
merch
exciting.
is for AX. I'm preparing merchandise for AX.
There you go. So AX
Perfect.
guys, there will be merch. There'll be Han merch at AX. There's some sneak peaks.
Oh,
And then
but there's nothing about Grand Archive though.
when is AX? How far away is AX?
I think it's July 1st.
Oh, that's soon.
A couple of weeks.
Wow, that's
Couple
very
of
soon.
weeks. No.
I'm not ready.
And how many cons are you aiming to try to go to? Because you were saying earlier that this year you're going to go to a lot more cons than usual. Are you trying to just travel as much as you can this year? Is that the plan?
Oh yeah. I will try to
awesome.
travel as much as I can this year, and next year I will tone it down and try to like draw more Grand Archive because
Yeah, nice.
going to the con is fun, but I did miss the drawing a lot.
Yeah, it would be time consuming. It'd also be tiring dealing with so many
Very
people. Right?
tiring.
Yeah.
Very tiring. Because they're long days. They're not short days. It's you're there before it setting up and then packing everything up. It's big days.
I'm a bit of an extrovert introvert. Like I can deal with people, but if I have to sit there and deal with like 300 people, I'll just be drained. Like I'll just want to go to bed. So
burn out completely.
yeah. So it would take you a few days to definitely reset in regards to that. And also back to the playmate, obviously, we might down the track, Gaz, who knows, we might have more artwork coming out. Maybe we might do some more collabs with Han if she's free at the time. Who knows? That might be the plan.
Yeah, we'll we've done
out so quickly, like crazy.
We've done a male character, so I guess we can we'll load up on a female character. Which I think more people will probably be more excited about.
Oh, that would be exciting. But no, like, is there anything else you can think of, Gaz? What are you thinking of?
No, I think we covered most of it. Obviously, I want to ask a lot of questions about artwork that you can't tell me about because of it's probably spoilers. I want to ask about artwork that hasn't been released yet for Grand Archive, so maybe we'll do that off pod.
Yeah, we'll do it off pod.
Okay. Don't worry. I will not spoil anything that for the future because I want you guys to be surprised, you know.
True,
and I also don't know much about the game too.
True. Are you going to attempt to play Grand Archive, Han, at some point? Are you going to start playing?
I played Grand Archive before, though.
Oh.
Yeah, I played when Cylinder told everyone, "Oh, you guys gonna get a promo card if you take a screenshot and I take a picture of you guys playing together." So 40 taught me how to play the game, and I did my best. I'm using my tiny brains to think for the game. I barely survive in the game, but the game is fun, but it's really hard. I have to admit, it's really, really hard for me.
One question actually: when you get the directions for the artwork for a card, do they provide any of like the concept of what the card's doing, or it's like we just want a character? This is what the character is looking, or like. So, like, Cry for Help, did they tell you what the card does, or did they just give you, like, how was the process from their direction to the final art piece? Like, does it have to match what the card's ability, or is it just picture of an animal protecting Sylvie?
Whenever I receive the order from the art director, I usually just look at the title of the card first, like for example, Cry for Help. And it was from Sylvie. Like this mentioned like Sylvie's skill card. Yeah. And then when I will like have a discussion with the art director to see like what does the game wants, what does he want to like get more direction, you know?
Yeah.
And then I did a couple sketches and then send it to the art director. And from there, he will give me feedbacks like, oh, fix this, fix that. And then after, like, we have another color rough sketches again. And then we keep going back and forth until, like, we have 10 or 15 feedbacks. And then we finish the art.
Do you ever get bored of doing art? Or is it just like a strong passion? You're always excited and it's always fun for you?
It's always fun for me.
Yeah, awesome. I
Yeah.
tried to do art. I wanted to get into art as a child, and I did try my best. I love Dragon Ball Z, so I used to draw like Dragon Ball Z characters.
Ooh,
But
yeah.
nah, it always never passed stick figures. I don't think. I tried my best, but I couldn't
I
get.
I
tried.
used to get in trouble at drawing on tables at school. Like I
Oh,
used to just
Oh,
doodle
wait,
on the
drawn on
table.
table?
Yeah, all the time. It was
You're a
like I'd
rebel.
be
You
in
were oh,
school.
drawn on table?
Mm.
I'd just be doodling on the table. Mostly, like if
Oh,
anyone's watched
that's
Super
fun.
Bad, of just a doodle. I just couldn't help myself. Just always.
That's fun, right? You feel free. You're like, oh yeah, I'm doing something.
Yeah, until like the teacher's like standing over me, going, "What the hell are you doing drawing on the on the table?" So I'd like after class, I'm just cleaning.
Just cleaning.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
don't
man.
worry. I feel you. I feel you. Yeah.
All right. Well, yeah, happy to wrap it up there. Thank you so much, Han, for coming
Yeah.
and being on the podcast. Thank you once again, Gaz, for being my co-host.
Thanks again for the artwork. We absolutely loved it. And it's gonna be. I'm gonna get it framed as well, and it's gonna go on the wall.
We're gonna get the banner night on the wall at some point, right, Gaz?
The banner night will eventually go from the floor to the wall, and then I'm gonna wait to get now our character and that playmat, so I can have them next to each other.
Nice. I like it. I like it.
Yeah.
But no, thank you so much, guys. Hopefully we'll have Han back at some point. Thank you, Han, for coming in, and we'll see you guys next time.
See you guys.
Please
Bye.
like and subscribe to Creative Shock.
See you guys.
100%.
40%.
40%.